Okay.
Hey guys, welcome to another lesson of Pro Teaches Noob. Today I have returning with me Raymond.
Robert, you're wearing the same outfit
Hey,
again. What the hell?
but yeah,
It's
this
not. Yeah, we didn't just, stop and then restart like 2 seconds later.
well, we've done that before, dude. But
Robert.
anyway, I'm at my parents' house. If you guys didn't know from my last episode, so if you hear any noises like dogs or sound effects, it's my brothers or whatnot. But yeah, we're back with Majestic, but this time we're picking up where we left off after that 4-issue miniseries. This is the one where we see him Majestic get home and what's happened to the Wildstorm, the Wildstorm Earth in his absence. So you ready?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Yep, this opens up with very well handled Neil Gouge artwork. I like his artwork. Uh, but yeah, they're scanning around. Like, Eradicator and I have been around the planet 3 times. I'm sorry, Majestro. There's no sign of life here at all. I don't know. I don't know if this is a reference to any Earths, but there was a ship in 1872, the Mary and Celeste. We had one too. I was just thinking about it. Of course, the scale is a little larger. Because I can barely make out what the eradicate. Oh, there we go. And more thorough. No humans, no animals, birds, no marine life, no insect forms, not even bacteria. Only plants seem untouched. Flora, but not fauna. If everyone on Earth just vanished, why isn't there trapped evidence of accidents, plane crashes, train wrecks? If everyone did just vanish, Mary Celeste, Kal-El, Mary Celeste. Maybe this is my fault. How do you figure? I was so sure that the Eradicator's newfound bleed sensitivity can compute a cross-dimensional path to your universe, your Earth. I was so sure we can get you home. I don't know what happened here, but maybe what doesn't matter. What doesn't matter? I think we got it wrong. I don't think this is your Earth, Majestro. I hate to contradict you, Superman, but it absolutely is. Majestic himself rewrote my system to give me pan-dimensional awareness. His work was skillful and precise. Oh, come on. And furthermore, I triangulated the aftershocks of the time storm that brought Majestic to our universe in order to coordinate the return journey. I have not made a mistake. This is Majestic's original universe. I know. I can feel it is. Furthermore, it is in 94 minutes time. In 94 minutes time, we must, never mind that, Eradicator, just keep an eye on the clock. If you're home, Majestro, there's no you. What happens now? I think I just heard something. Did you hear that? Audio contact. Trouble. Nothing gets past you, Kal-El. Oh, whoa!
Okay. Well, everything went to 11 really quickly. Okay.
231 error. Oh. So yeah, basically there's a lot of action going on. They're fighting them all off. That's mostly what this first issue is. They're starting things off with a bang as they're fighting off these mechs.
Hey, so long as the Eradicator looks like that, I'm happy.
Zoom back at Mount Rushmore, which is one of his bases. And he's
One
trying
of.
to figure out what
Okay.
happened since they left. And apparently, 5 days ago, an unidentified vessel of significant mass entered Earth's orbit. Just under an hour later, according to the sanctuary sensors, there was a massive energy spike. And all the life, everything that is in plant farm faunas, they all disappeared. The vessel left Earth's orbit shortly thereafter. Soon, then they're thinking about it, and Eradicator points out if they don't leave now, they won't be able to head back to their Earth for hundreds of years. Of course, Superman's willing to stick around, but Majestic tells him, "No, this is your place. It's just another day at the office." They head off, fly through a bunch of those bugs, and then head back. It's been a real pleasure knowing you both. Good luck, Majestro. Thank you for making me a better person. Safe trip, Eradicator. Are you sure we can handle this alone? Kal-El, Go home before I take offense. They leave alone now. More alone than anyone on Earth has ever been. But I can do this. Saving the world is my job. Just another day at the office. But some days are more difficult than others. What do you think about that first issue?
It was pretty cool. It was nice to see Eradicator look like that again.
Yep. And again, and what do you think about how Majestic has been handled under Abbott and Lanning compared to Casey?
Well, since I was introduced to this version of him before the other one, I guess this one's better.
More human?
It's more human. He has a bit of a sense of humor. It's more like he's kind of like a Batman and Superman. If Superman had Batman's sense of humor or brain,
Right.
that's more what he acts like. He's got a dry sense of humor like Batman, but he's got all of Superman's powers.
Yep. I love it though.
Basically.
Kal-El, go home before I start to take offense. But yes, throughout this, then he eventually uses a device to make his way into space. For once, he's been pursuing it. And eventually he catches up with it, and good lord, look at that!
Damn.
Great googly moogly.
It's like a Brainiac sort of thing.
Yeah, he flies his way in, fighting off the mechs until he makes his way through it all. Until he makes his way in. Ugh. More of them are chasing after him as he's trying to head through and find all of humanity. And soon enough, he did. Trillions, and that's being conservative. The population of entire planets, sentient, animal form, a scale barely credible. So not just Earth, and then just not just Earth, then not just one world, but why and for what possible motive? And who did this to you, my friend? Ugh. As he starts to remember about them, I wasn't expecting an answer. They're alive in stasis, their minds looping somewhere, frozen memory as a conductive psionic charge. Where have you put them? Where have you buried them? Where? Ah. Able to pick up some of these people? I'll get you all out. I promise. I begin this as he starts to fly around trying to find them, and he's like, I need answers. So he's flying his way through them all, blasting through until they're starting to fight back. Who goes there? Oh dear. Now, I like that McGinnis at least did the covers for these issues. I mean, it's very different compared to Gouge's artwork, right?
Mm.
He's fighting he's fighting off these guys, putting up every bit he can to deal with them, figure out what's going on. Now I can totally tell I'm skimming through this. That's because, well, a lot of stuff is easy to summarize.
Yeah, it's just one long fight with some exposition here and there.
And that is one thing I've noticed about Abbott and Lanning. There's something they can be very good at world building, as shown in their Guardians of the Galaxy, but at the same time, they can also be just as simple with their stories.
Simplistic is not a bad thing.
Oh, I know.
It can be good.
But it turns out these guys had escaped too, and they're trying to get things out of here. The world we live in. It turns out there are other habitats on this place. They're trying to figure out what they can. Because it turns out, yeah, there are some people who are willing enough to keep on living here. They're not stuck in stasis like the others. Do you know what a starship is, Elder? No, I do not. Thank you for your time, Elder. That explains a lot. Basically, the way I think, if I recall right, this has been a ship that is meant to keep on with their lives, but it runs off of psionic energy from other species. So it gathers them, and unfortunately, the people have been living here so long, they don't realize they're on a spaceship.
Okay.
One of those old stories.
Okay. That's not terrible. I mean,
but
if they're content with their lives.
They don't realize that they're still taking people for to help themselves. Well, neither are the other elders. Some other elders who do know what's going on. So it's just that those one groups don't know what's going on, but there's others that do and try to keep things going. And the truth will kill you.
Yeah, we haven't even seen the big bad yet, have we?
Nah, really? Technically, those are the big bads.
They are the big bad, so
Basically, the ship itself is the true big bad. These are the guys who help manipulate the ship to do it.
okay. So, but what? So
Okay,
it's like
on.
the ship's supposed
Lied.
to be like
You've
a
lied.
like.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, lied. You've lied all along. And just how long has that been? Centuries? More? Why, Funga? Why such enduring mendacity for the planary? That's crap. You perpetrate a lie, turn it into a myth to keep the people of the planary in wretched ignorance. Damn it, you and the elders have committed murder to preserve that lie. So, in other words, they are the ones who have kept the lie going that they're still on a planet, not on a ship.
Hmm.
But it's gone too far. This isn't a world, this is a ship. It's the only world we have, the only world we know. We couldn't take that from the people. Well, now it's being taken from them anyway. So, in other words, they were doing all this stuff, abducting people to use as power cells to keep this lie going.
Well, that's fucked up.
Yeah. So, it's one of those games for the greater good. I'm not going to do that, joking. Eventually, he makes his way there and starts to take the ship apart. And he soon realizes maybe he's right. Majestic is right. This has gone on too long. They start to destroy a portion of the ship so they can put everything back to the way it was, sending all the people back to their world, everyone. And eventually, their people will be sent onto a new world. So Majestic, if everything goes back and starts to put all the people back, but we find out a dark thing. Turns out the people on Earth were already possessed before they were abducted by the demons. Because remember what Majestic left when he was on Earth? What we kept flashing back to?
Uh huh.
They hold into the bleed. Turns out that unleashed more demonites.
Oh, okay.
And they possessed
Oh, yeah.
everyone.
Oh, that's right. You told me that was going to come back and bite him in the ass.
Yep. And for the next 3 issues, we deal with that. Carry on. So it's like, this is how he was gone, but before the people were taken. Now, they were moving about normal lives because they conquered the world. So they could just move about, in these people. But now the Majestic has shown up, they're attacking him because he's their arch enemies.
Hmm.
Remember, he lost his love because he slaughtered one that took her form, remember?
Yeah.
So, yeah, unfortunately, there are still some people who weren't possessed. And those that weren't get killed. Witnesses expunged. Oh, see, one guy's using a suit that allows him to be transparent. There are still some people who've been fighting back. So yeah, trying to get what answers they can and everything. Yeah, somehow. Oh no, I think this is Majestic. Somehow I blinked, and the Demonites inherited the Earth. Lord, we appear to be detecting a sudden anomaly on the internal monitors. A Kyrian bioart. So it is Majestic. But yeah, he's trying to figure out what caused all this. And soon he starts to realize where he needs to go. So he goes, turns out he has another secret base under this cabin. Gets a new outfit, and there's Ladytron. Oh, hey, must have been switched to sleep mode. For how long for? 8 months. And you were sending the trace signal. Yeah, helping you here. Why me? Baby, you're the only one left. Surely they're all dead, Majestro. Every last ferpin' one of the Demonites wiped them out. Now, before you say it, they're tougher than last time. These Demonites, I don't know where the burp they came from, but they're a whole new breed of bad, and the world's theirs. I don't care how tough they are. They can't have taken the world so fast. Fast, baby? They have plenty of time. You've been gone a couple of years. What do you mean? What year is it? Year of our Lord, 2006. When did you think it was, pal? Great and Hera. Kal-El and the Eradicator got me back. Right. And right place, wrong time. Just a year out. Just 1 year. Right. Anyway, welcome home. The Demonites control everything. Now, government, infrastructure, they've always and hosted a good chunk of the population too. Where the hell were you, Majestic? It's always bugged them, you know? The only one not accounted for, the toughest of them all. And long after your friend and ally and gave up on you and died, the Demonites kept the faith. They knew you'd be back. That's why they left me here. Gotcha, baby. Boom!
I see.
They used her as a bomb, but it didn't stop him.
Yeah.
And then with these Spartan series prototypes, all controlled by one of the last Wildcats, his friend Hardian and Hadrian. And he's been possessed by a bunch of the Damonites.
Well, someone as tough as him would have to, right?
Yeah. We always wondered when you'd show your face on this world again. Hadrian, stop it. Wait. Holy Kira. Damn. Get off. So, yeah, where were we? Don't get up. You're just prolonging the inevitable. Things will be all right, Majestro. Let me help you understand. You've changed. Yes, I possess Tor capability now, courtesy of Void. It's very convenient. No, I didn't mean that. The enemy can possess you since when could they do that to a synthetic? You wound me. I'm a functioning sentient. And these Damonites are from another dimension. They have technologies and talents that far exceed our old adversaries. Oh, just a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Just checking something. But yeah, basically then another dimension, that's when he realized what caused all this. And they're ready to possess Majestic. But he fights them off. You know, join us. Fighting is futile. So he soon gets his way out there and makes his way to makes his way through until he gets his way to this big ship that the Damonites have been using. Constantly fighting Hadrian. And basically they feel like they'll make the world a better place. He punches right through him and they keep fighting. Obviously, you could definitely tell him still being a synthetic. He's ready to take him out.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta switch over. One more issue, but unfortunately that's not on Universe or Unlimited. So hold on.
It's okay.
Just one more issue and then we're done for this episode.
Okie dokie.
Come on. I wanted. Oh, I know. I tell you. I forgot when it's full screen, it doesn't register it. Now, this would be McGinnis's last cover. Yeah, so we see a bunch more of the Hadrian are there surrounding him. He's fighting them off as more people are still getting attacked by what's being done with them with the Damonite. He's showing them taking everyone out. Lady Zealot, everyone getting killed. Grifter, everyone.
Damn.
And they're all dead. So they keep on fighting him off as they're trying to make their way to where Majestic is at Mount Rushmore, fighting their way through until so many of them are taken out, until it's just one left. And then we have this mech suit. Hi, looking for me. The suit pounds on him, grabs him, limbs lock, energized flow. There's something you should know. What? I'm not talking to you, Hadrian. I'm talking to the obscene things wearing you. The exoframe is strong. Real strong. I spent the last week reinforcing it. It can't hope to hold someone like Hadrian forever, but it will pen him for a few minutes, and that's all I need. The frames are getting his abilities to port. It's also charging his body with power. You can feel that, can't you? Ugh, power, lots of power, enough energy to it'll trigger a critical overload in its internal reactors. I don't think I have to draw a picture of that, of what that will look like. In about 3 minutes, inside him, it's the last place on Earth you'd want to be. This is a Kusar blade. My father's, actually. Kusar's blade was forged by my race for one purpose. Actually cuts himself. Ouch. Now come on. In or out? Are you going to take the chances? They all come out and he slaughters them all. Magestro, they're gone, Ardian and Hadrian. I'm free. Oh, Kira. Magestro, I'm sorry. So am I. I had to goad you. I had to make the things inside you angry. I couldn't give them time to think rationally, to guess what I was doing. Ugh, I'm almost at overload, old friend. Cut the power. Let me go. And Hadrian, there's one thing I still need from you. From you and the essence of Void inside of you. Void was another member of the Wildcats. It's too late to save the Earth now. The Daemonites have won, but a year ago they hadn't. Are you? God, Majestic, even with Void's gift, I don't know if I could channel the energies. The focus would be, I can't promise you, and you wouldn't simply be annihilated. Then I'll simply be annihilated. But at least I'll have tried. Then I'll try too. Goodbye, Magestro. Goodbye, Hadrian. Stab them, and everything's undone, and Majestro's sent into the past. But we'll get to that next time.
Dun dun dun!
So what did you think about that?
That was pretty cool. I like the artwork a lot more.
Yep. And what did you think about the story? I mean, I know I breezed through a lot of it, but...
Well, the majority that you breezed through was just, like, nonstop action. I know.
There's a lot of dialogue, but...
Yeah, like, he was basically just nonstop fighting for, like, months on end after he got back.
Yeah. But what did you think about the big twist that Earth was already enslaved when they were captured?
It caught me by surprise, mostly because it's been so long since we did the first Magestros thing that I forgot that he was fighting the Daemonites.
Yep, and that he left it behind.
Yeah.
Because it turned out, yeah, they were there for that. Now, what did you think about seeing Ladytron for what brief time? That's the only time you'll see her throughout this, but what did you think about seeing her?
We didn't get enough of her.
But now that you know, and that's one reason why I wanted to do the last episode we did, so you at least knew a bit about her.
Yeah, she was cool. Well, she was cool in the first one when she went on that
Yeah,
date.
in this one, unfortunately, she was just there as a bomb.
Yeah, she just she didn't do much.
Right.
Kind of disappointing.
But Hadrian, though, you felt bad for him, right?
You did, and I don't know much about Wildstorm at all, so...
I don't know much beyond this stuff either, but I do know Hadrian is a main character, an important character.
I mean, I like his character design, at least. I like what appears to be his power set.
Yeah, he's a mech. He has a bunch of mechs that, and everything that jump around. Now, the Void power, this was all done. The reason why I went up this far, this is actually a point that where things would go eventually lead into Captain Atom Armageddon, which we'll get to after we're done with the Majestic series.
Okay.
But yeah, but basically Majestic goes back in time, and the fact that this is all a year before everything, it's actually going to play important at the end of the series.
Okay.
I won't say how, but it's a nice twist at the end.
Dun 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 dun!
But between the two, I'm taking you prefer this because it was an ongoing story as opposed to a bunch of done-in ones, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I had a good time.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yep. So hey, next time we'll continue on. We might wrap it all up depending on how much time we have. But until then, we'll see you all on the next one. Take care.
Later.